Horribly cringe on every single level. You have no idea how bad it is. It it's so bad. Okay, no. Pip sent me something great. That like perfectly describes me. Where is this shit? Where's this shit? Okay, I scroll up and I see big Russian man holding a fucking owl. Okay, well, I'm happy now. Suing armana. I'm not showing all the single furries on stream. It is genuinely one of the worst videos on the internet, right? It's so bad. It's genuinely, like, abhorrently fucking terrible. I can't do that. I can't do that to my viewers. Or I'll have to bootleg the stream and stream it on my own channel. God, dude, the copyright bots at my disposal are gonna kill! Okay, where is this thing? Is it in spicy mayo? Okay, yeah. So, let me. Great, I've lost where that page is. Open image in new tab. And then Control Shift B. Do the VPN. No! Okay. Once at my granny's house, my uncle excitedly said a James Bond film was on TV. My dad said, sure, they're all the same. A load of lads shooting at one lad, then a mountain blows up. My uncle got really mad at how reductive that was, then became furious when the mountain blew up. My dad, of course, knew it was the one where the mountain blows up at the end. This is a foundational lesson which illustrated to me that walking the path of the hater means knowing more about something than people who profess to like it. That's literally me with the furry fandom at this point. That's so real. If you want to be an effective hater, you need to know more about it than the people who like it. Pip, die. I'm such a hater, bro. It's great. Dude, living the path of a hater is so fun, bro. Why didn't no one tell me it was this fun? Okay. Ugh. Yes, sir. No. Yeah, Pip sent that to me. I said you sent it to me. Right? Like one of my greatest qualities, the best thing I did in the furry fandom was learn how to hate effectively. I will never be able to hate anything as effectively as I do the furry fandom just because I know it. I lived through it. I suffered through it. I fought them. I fought alongside them for a long time. Many years were spent alongside them, and then I turned on them. I turned on them and became a hater. It's like, okay, let me put it this way. I went from an ironic furry hater, right? I didn't have valid reasons. It was funny to hate because it was cool to hate, right? And then I became a furry. And then I left the fandom and had really valid reasons to hate. But I'm able to respect when the people in the fandom are just normal people, right? There's a difference between hating with effectiveness and just hating for irony. And I hate with effectiveness. Pip can vouch. Sorry, I'm locked in. Gang, yeah. The ultimate ironic cycle. Yeah, that's really how it is. Like, I'm gonna be real. A lot of furry haters. There's two different types of furry haters. The ones that do it because it's cool because they're 14 years old, and ones that actually hate it because they know why. Actually hated. Right. I don't. Let me put it this way. I don't hate this. I don't. I really don't. It's just the type of person I severely dislike. Most of the time, happens to be in some kind of thing. So it's an easy thing to put a target on. You know. It's very easy. So it's easy. Oh my fucking god, dude! Making you big. You can't just. If you're like, you have no idea what that is, right? If you know exactly what you make big and round means. And it's probably just pissed off when I say it. I probably just pissed off like 20 people by saying it's such a good fucking terrible meme. It's such a good terrible meme. Do not say inflation ever again. No guarantees. Last night. There's someone who ran alpha in the Quake, and the color message was really kind of unsettling. Bootlegging what sounds like. Nah. Actually, I might. I think it'd be funny. There we go. Plan B. Is this corrupted? I think this is corrupted. It's like slightly corrupted. Or I'm tripping. Balls. Oh, you're putting aside. All right. Give me a sec. Let me open up. Shut up, computer. Okay, bubble. Let me load my alt account here. Alt account. I just realized. No one. My link doesn't have audio. Kidding me? All right, let me see this. React. Guys. I apologize. What is this say? Guys. 1080p. Oh my god, this is so perfect. How many tabs do you have open? How many tabs do you have open? How many tabs? I love this. I love shit. So funny. Just crushed to hell. Alright. I added slightly. It's a very minor corruption. Like this shut Zaza corruption. Like you can tell something's wrong, but it ain't bad. Like I said, top shelf Zaza. I can't say I've never smoked weed, but I don't smoke weed.
I did it like once when I was like 16, 17. I think I was 16. No, I was 17. Not recommended. And what I mean by that is it literally did nothing. It literally does nothing to me. And it actually was some like top shelf stuff. Like it was that strong stuff. And it did nothing. So I'm just immune to smoke. I can't say I'm in range. You know what? I can't say I've never done this in range. Okay. Koopa is still missing mustache. Deactivated the self. I'll cut you a deal. You're gonna have to start in exchange that you leave. Please stay away from my balls. Please stay away from my balls. Please stay away from my balls. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah, Pip did used to drink a lot. Oh, my life is easy. My life is easy. Get out of here, bully. Get out of here, bully. Get out of here, bully. Pip doesn't drink anymore because I bullied her out of it. Fuck. Drinking in general is bad. My grandma tried to tell me that. And then small amounts and then it's fine. Racism. Get in the barrel. Damn. So this is called scorched tar. This is called scorched tar land. This is mirror B-roll? Yeah, I think it's mirror B-roll. Yeah, it's this is mirror B-roll. Fuck off. Yep. That's armana speech. Pip can vouch, guys. I don't stutter when I'm actually a person. I don't stutter in real life. Last. It wasn't last weekend before, right? Yeah. I didn't stutter the entire time. And that's like several days of hanging out. You don't start, We're getting triggered. let's make fun of Pip. Let's make fun of Pip. Pip plays walk. Pip plays walk. Pip plays walk. Make fun of her. Play a real game like nostalgia. Or I don't know, get good at shooting. Pip's actually like I think they're like level 9 or something. The context. I'm like 13. It's not good. It's not. I want to be like here. Oh my lord! Is that a banana? Dead game. 10 inch uni. You're back. Welcome back. My picture. Jesus. You only played one. Yeah. I live like very close to like one of the nice that like exactly. But the thing is, I fucking suck. I am terrible. For the same reason that I get tons of and both of those games are nice. That's why I really like cheating. I just keep my eyes on one of those. But in Walker, I need to be able to see. I need to move past. And that's where it's going. I also really like no one fucking raised you. Okay, this is what I was supposed to do. God damn it. I hope it's international, so I can friend both you guys. I don't know how my mind is international. Is my mind? If it is, I'm not gonna have it. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to get my which would be insane. Tony Hawk's 2. This is last one. There it is. Fuck out of here. Why is my phone buzzes? What? Guys, I just got a text from Rose saying that my package has been delivered. I got this text, the same exact text on Saturday. The contents of the package right behind me. Why did I just get a text message? What the fuck? That's also concerning. I seen the text that I've gotten this text almost a week ago. Lexi. Open that neck. Should have beat the chest. No, it's what was in that. Listen. I'm sorry. The money people. I got it already.
Like, fuck do you mean, Lowe's?
I got that 1 week ago! Oh, okay. Right? So I gotta figure out what's it called? I gotta see if I No, I'm not gonna do what I typed before. Because I have it's like 10 Oh, okay, I need to stop and do some actually. Chat's about to This, that's New rule. Save state. I've already tried this. That was only on my side. Jesus. Seven, six, Apparently, this is just a stop. Always get the way. Yeah. Okay, I see what you guys mean. I see what a big. I'm trying not to like I know what this was about. I'm on it. I don't even know if I played this once, and I'm playing
The bespoke AI laundry combo washes and dries in only 68 minutes. Even smarter with smart things. Shop Black Friday deals now.
Addiction gets between you and what you love. Once monthly Sublocade may help you move forward in your recovery. Sublocade treats moderate to severe opioid addiction in adults starting on
You got the disc.
Wake up in a dreamland.
I don't think
Faceless person his hand. Run through orange halls glow. Secrets only I know. The bomb's free in the wild. Nothing's quite
I'm using one of the I'm using the
eyes watch from painting's high as the internal
this is cancer.
every star that I take brings more darkness in its wake. Being the reason lost inside mysteries.
You bastard!
Face the sky, he's here to play. Glitches taking us away. Being the 313, we can't escape. Falling into fate. Swoops and cyclones. Trapped here till reality dies.
I said watch this gamer. I said watch this Stop it. No, put me down. Stop it. No, put me down. No. Goddamn bomb. Shotgun torture. Let's go. Let me tell you. Who said That's actually good to know. quickly be right back. Alright, I'm gonna quickly be right back. Okay, I will look at this. Okay. I will look at this. Like, and then ahead of me. What the actual fucking? What the actual fucking? I don't know if you're What is this? What is this? What am I? Guys, big chunks. Guys, big chunks. Eggs is. God, that's. Oh, God, that is terrible. That is terrible. Why is this a thing? Alright, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. I will actually.
Goodness gracious, guys! Goodness gracious, guys!
This is the greatest chat on earth. The greatest chat on earth.